we're here
No, not that.
at the Wraith house. Pretty far away.
Not too far away though.
Picking up Dragon
Totally worth it.
for the Mother of Dragons Mother's Day.
This is Mother's Day.
No, it's Mothers of Dragons Mother's Day.
What does that mean?
It's my day.
It's Mother's Day.
It's the Mothers of Dragon. Unfortunately, we missed the Wraith house crew. But we will see them again, maybe at Midsummer Scream. It's always nice to go to another home haunter's house and realize they also don't use their garage. It's only for Halloween, as you can see. We're all home haunters, all of us, forever. We made the long trip worth it by going to medieval times for Mother's Day. It was the first time I've ever been there, and I actually had a really good time with the family. My dragon is home! Yay! That box is just all legs. Nothing but legs. Thing is massive. I love it. I'm super stoked on this. That's part of him, and the other part is still in there. I love him so much. I think after Halloween, I'm just going to permanently put him on my hill in my backyard. Kind of in the foliage, just hiding out in there. Being plastic. He's not like one of those cheap Halloween props where it's only indoor. It's stupid. Like seriously, how many people do you know buy these Halloween props and then keep them indoors? All the time we put them outside, right? So it's kind of rare to find things that are completely made of plastic now. I feel like they look cooler and cooler, but they're made cheaper and cheaper as the years go by. So I'm glad to have him in my collection. He's a little broken, and that's why I got a good deal on him. His paint's kind of faded, but nothing I can't fix. Really excited about this one. This one's staying. Sorry, I said I would sell them all, but I think I want to keep this one. He's plastic. He can sit on my hill forever and ever 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 and ever. So I found this dragon off Craigslist, again, broken to save some money, and I don't know why I keep doing that, if it's worth it or not. But anyways, the Wraith house who lived in that area drove and picked him up and stored him in his garage for quite some time until May, Mother's Day, when I went and picked it up. I think I bought it in January, and I Venmo'd them, so big shout out and thanks to the Wraith house for doing that for us. All right, I put him together. It was a little harder than I thought because the stickers that are on the inside of these that point to the arrows where you match up and then twist it have all fallen off. So I had a hard time matching it up and how to twist it on. Once I figured that out, they were easy. It's super cool prop. I like it. It needs a ton of touch-up paint. All right, I'm getting the paint off the eye with just using some good old fingernail polish remover. If you want to do this to your dragon, I'm using, it says non-acetone nail polish remover. Removes UV gel and stubborn polish. So I don't even know what the heck's in this. Well, I think I know why my dragon head wasn't working. There was probably rats living in it. Since this is the stuff falling out of it as I'm trying to pry it open. My hands are just disgusting. So I'm still working on it. Urgh. And I can see like wires inside were chewed, so it's probably the problem. All right, I had to remove this piece to get to those screws, so hopefully that will pop off the top like I've been trying to do for the last hour. If I find a rat's nest or a dead rat inside my dragon's head, or a mouse, it's probably a mouse, that's gonna be gross, but I'm ripping this dragon head apart, and it's something I didn't want to do, and I'm doing it anyway. Oh! Now I gotta take off 1, 2, 3 more, and then that whole part should pop off. Should. So there's a wire that was severed. I don't know if you could see it, little chew marks from a little mouse. Means that this guy doesn't work anymore. pop off his eyeball, huh? Is a mess in there. It looks like some rats ate some wires, and I don't know where they go to, and there's no real manual on how to fix these things. So here it is, the inside of your little Home Depot Dragon. There's the speaker, the little control board there, the motor that moves the mouth up and down, little bit of mouse shit. That's the eyes, so those are your lights that are wired to your eyes. I guess I could change them if I wanted. And then that is where the sensor was broken or cut, unless it was purposely cut. But look at all that nasty, like little hairs in here. There's like, gross. That looks like it's chewed. I think that would have been so impossible for someone to cut that. Since this is the first time I think anyone's ever taken this thing apart. Just have to figure out why it's not working now. Which I'm gonna have to ask my husband. That part I don't know. It's supposed to get in the triple digits today, so I've been keeping cool in the garage because I scored an air conditioner. Let me show you. I scored it from work. They got a new one, and I was like, what you doing with that air conditioner? I want it. So now Crafty Christy is Coolie Christy in the garage working on dragons and other stupid shit. I kind of lost. I know how to solder and stuff, but I'm wondering if we can almost just rip out all this and use our old peekaboo controller. Peekaboo? Yeah. Not sure on any of this. That or I'm just adding more to my husband's plate. We're in the dragon infirmary where dragons are getting fixed.
Don't need that.
No, we're totally redoing our dragons.
Making them work for us.
Well, because I bought them broken with missing parts. We're broke, so we buy broken things because we can't afford them, and then we try to get them to work.
Try. We get them working.
Yeah, we do.
And better than they were.
Exactly.
In the beginning.
I couldn't find the power cord for this, so we just ripped it out. That's what you threw, and now you're putting a brand new one in.
Yep, we're gonna install our own. Where's your hot glue gun?
It's alive! Oh, it's alive! It's alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Okay.
So fix the wires that the rats chewed or that were broken. The switch that came with it was busted, so I just bypassed it and just soldered it straight to. And then we changed the power to run along with one of our cords. This one is actually, I want to say it is 4.5 volts because it had 3 AA batteries in it. So we have a selectable adapter over there, plugged it into there. We took the whole try me button and we're gonna hook that thing up to the peekaboo. So this is just our prop controller that we got from Fright Props. Not a sponsor, but should be. Things are awesome. We're able. We removed it and we triggered it.
I triggered it.
To the peekaboo controller from Fright Props. And this lets us control different switches or different props at the same time. So we have it hooked up to 2 different things, one of them being the head of the dragon, and the other one is the fog machine. So the fog machine, I bypassed the green switch and just wired it straight, wired straight into the switch so I can control it with this.
A little hack.
Little hack. And so once this powers up, we can shoot. I also hooked up the photo sensor, so it will sense people walking by. It's
way over there.
It'll trigger it. Of course, this is our fog blower 2.0, and then just hot glue gun the rheostat and the power at the top. So messy in here. And so that goes all the time. And then when the sensor triggers it,
The fog goes too. Out the garage. All right, now we gotta put it up and back together.
without breaking anything.
Yep. I don't know if I made them worse or better. We'll see. I'm gonna touch up my dragon just a little bit with some spray paint, just to make him pop a little bit. I'm not changing the colors, I'm just enhancing the colors. I think he looks a lot better. I might just paint some black around his eyes a little bit, but that I need to fine touch, but he looks 100 times better. Before he was like pink almost, like a purpley pink. So I just fixed up his wings. I think I need a little bit more red right here where you can see some of that magenta. But much better. I think he'll stand out a little bit more. And then he's gonna go up there. How did you get that up there by yourself?
Carry it up.
I do like the tail hanging off there.
Let me see how it looks up there.
From the street. I'm carrying a dog.
Well, he doesn't even have his head or his neck on.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's cool from back here because you're like, oh, there's a dragon up there. Like you can actually see the tail.
Yeah.
There's a dog up there. Even
Not as big as the mine foot, but
no, not as big as my foot. I mean, look at him over here. He looks cool. Need lots of
wires.
attached to the dragon head. Because when it's way up there, it needs to go all the way down to the control box.
Be over there.
So we really wanted the wings to move on this dragon. We had every intention to have that happen, but with time and money, we just didn't have either of it. So it didn't happen. We wanted it to look like the Mind Flayer and use the same mechanics. But since it didn't work out, we just used the tiny little wings that came with the original Home Depot dragon. 200 pound zip ties. This dragon probably weighs less than us. Now what's next? Zip tie the back feet?
Yeah, zip tie the back feet, but while I'm here, I'm going to plug in the head and route the wires down.
All right.
Which wire's which?
Dragon pee-pee. Or dragon beep, as you call it.
It's a big black dragon. Beep!
Well, our dragon worked perfect, so the whole adventure of getting it and making it work was totally worth it. It worked all 3 haunt nights perfectly. The fog machine was amazing. The motion switch was amazing. We never had any problems with it, and all the kids and the adults even loved him. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Stay spooky, my friends.